Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 9 of the Inter Milan career mode here on FIFA 19. We're in the month of March. We have the second leg of the Champions League round of 16 against Borussia Dortmund today, as well as game against AC Milan away from home in Serie A. I'll be playing those two certainly. As things stand, I'll be playing the third game against Lazio, although that might change if we get through in the Champions League, and we might end up playing another Champions League game today, and maybe splitting the month if there's multiple Champions League games in the month of March, because obviously want to make sure that we stand our best possible opportunity of getting through in the Champions League and maintaining our attempt to try and win Serie A this season. Nicoli's given us a 1-0 lead here from the penalty spot away from home against Cagliari, a side that we fared well against this season so far. And Angola gives us a 2-0 lead before Pavoletti brings one back for Cagliari just 3 minutes later. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy, by the way, and subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series. I'll be streaming later on this afternoon as well. You may have seen a little stream scheduled video go live in your sub box earlier on today. I'll be doing that once a week just to give you guys a heads up as to when I will be streaming over the course of each week, etc. So do feel free to follow me on Mixer, link in the description down below. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well, actually, so you can stay bang up to date with everything that happens with me on all of my content providing platforms, whether that be YouTube or Mixer. But let's jump into the first played game of the episode then. It's going to be Borussia Dortmund at home in the Champions League. We're 1-0 up from that first leg, but of course we are using the more difficult sliders now, so it has not been an easy ride so far. And that first leg was a real grind to try and get that result. Hopefully, we should be able to see out this second game and get ourselves a decent draw in the next round. We shall continue to play Pulisic on the right. To be fair, that's actually... Is that the same lineup that they had before? I think it might well be. Okay, we'll go with that then. That's as strong as they could possibly be. I'm as strong as I could possibly be, although actually I'm going to take a card off and give Martinez the start. That'll be all we do for now. Right. 1-0 up from leg 1. Let's see the job through. Perisic across to Nangolan. I am not looking forward to this second leg, to be honest. Dortmund was so difficult to play against in the first game that I don't expect it to be easy to break them down, but we've walked through them at the beginning, and I gave Lautaro Martinez the start here. Am I going to regret that decision? Would Mauro Icardi have buried that chance? Probably. Would Mauro Icardi have been in that position to have received the ball, to have had the chance in the first place? Possibly not. It's such a tough call for us right now at striker, with two good players that offer something different from one another. But at the minute, I need anyone that can put the ball in the back of the net against Dortmund. That away goal could really come in handy. Here's Pulisic inside to Hakimi, the wing-back, but Alex Telles steps in. I changed his squad number at your request. You guys asked for him not to be number 4 anymore, as that was a retired number for Javier Zanetti, or something along those lines. And multiple people asked for number 63. I don't know the reasoning behind that, but because multiple people asked it, therefore I've changed it. That came off the hand of Danny Rose. Oh, it's meant for Lautaro Martinez, and it won't drop for me either. 15 minutes in, picking away at the Dortmund backline, but not found a way through yet. Neither have they been able to pick me apart. Fernandez, cross there to Nangolan. Lautaro Martinez looking for Politano, but Danny Rose does really well. Perisic with the throw. There to Brozovic, in there to Nangolan. Lautaro Martinez is there and waiting for it. Twisting one way than the other. Bit of space for Nangolan. Good block by Danny Rose. Thought I just had the angle to get the shot off there. Evidently, I did not. Paco Alcacer trying to build for Borussia Dortmund now down this left-hand side with Danny Rose and Julian Brandt. Brandt was very, very good for Leverkusen in the Achieve and Leave series when we were at Dortmund in Season 3. But in Season 1, he's still only 83 rated and probably not as effective. Danny Rose, apparently 81 rated, is the best left-back in the world because I can't get the ball off him at all. And Paco Alcacer is the outside of the post for Dortmund. They need that away goal to be nullified as soon as possible. And they were the width of the woodwork away from doing exactly that. Royce. To the box. Number of options to use. Thomas Delaney's the man he picks out, and Alex Telles will head that away. Witsel knocks it down though. Royce is in possession again and finds Paco Alcacer. Good block by Brozovic. I thought Paco was going to turn there and bury it. I'm so glad he didn't. Could go short here with a corner. Marco Royce might put it in the middle. Goes for that instead. Delaney's up. Brozovic is up. And again gets there ahead of the Dortmund man. Royce with the shot. And it's blocked by Telles, and Brozovic scrambles it away. Living a dangerous life right now at the back into Milan. Dortmund certainly look the more likely to score, and it's getting a little bit hectic in the area whenever they come forward. De Vries will head that away. Martinez has to get to that first, and thankfully for me stretches out a toe and gets to it first. And Bruno Fernandes can't keep possession in the midfield. We need better hold-up play up top, inching closer towards half-time. We could just hold out at 0-0 until then, and I'd be happy enough. And then the second half, we can hopefully rebuild and continue to stand firm. It's been blocks and interceptions that have saved the day so far for us at the back, and continuing to do that. They've had 60% possession though, Dortmund, so they are going to continue to cause me a big threat throughout the remainder of the second half. Pulisic inside to Delaney. Down the line there to Hakimi. Try to get there with Alex Telles. Nicely done. Can't keep it in though. Dortmund starting the second half the way that they ended the first. Encamped in my half. Hakimi has gotten past me there. That's a free kick, and they will take the foul rather than the advantage. Royce to deliver the set piece. Vasalko's in the middle with some tall people with him, and in fact Vasalko is headed towards, but De Vries was the one that got in the way. Tried to attack it with Vasalko and it wouldn't let me. De Vries already programmed to get in there and get rid of it. Oh, Royce still somehow squeezes that to Delaney. Here's Witsel. There's Julian Brandt. Yes, Vasalko. This time it lets me get the ball with him. And Golan inside there nicely to Fernandes. We'll go short to Brozovic. Right, counter-attack. Come on. Let's get a second goal. Let's give ourselves a 2-0 lead on aggregate in this tie and ensure that we go through to the quarterfinals. Nangolan can't squeeze it through that gap. Now bodies are committed forward and I could get caught on the counter. Oh, please don't. Thank you, Politano. Drive. Bruno Fernandes. Lautaro Martinez. Perisic scored the goal in the first game. Won't score a goal in the second. Berkey with a comfortable save. In there to Brozovic. Forward to Lautaro Martinez. Nangolan's available through that gap, but hasn't made it. Paco to Royce to Witsel. Out wide there to Julian Brandt. Danny Rose. Julian Brandt again. Danny Rose again. I don't like this. Oh, blocked the cross, but it falls straight back to Danny Rose. Oh, I get so nervous at the back in these situations. There's 20 minutes to go. Dortmund haven't yet scored or really drawn a meaningful save out of Handanovic. They've all been pretty comfortable when the ball has ended up with him. Perisic is at the back post. It could be on the end of this. The header is saved by Berkey. Free kick for Dortmund from an offside. Both sides have now made substitutions. Rafael Guerreiro was on for them. I don't know why Bruno Fernandes didn't pay attention to the football there. I've brought on João Mario and Balde Keita. Guerreiro, the left back / left mid, basically left-sided wing back type player, is playing on the right hand side of midfield for them now. Danny Rose has just gone off as well, and Jonas Hector has come on in his place. So both sides have made 2 changes now, and there's only moments remaining in the game. I'm not sure still who's going to come out on top in this tie. There's 2 minutes to go. As things stand, we are going through by a goal to 0 on aggregate. If Dortmund score now, it will be extra time and an extra 30 minutes worth of football, but that's going straight to the keeper. It's been a hell of a nervy game of football, but I think we might just be about to see it over the line. Maybe. We are going to have to... Yes! Referee! We're through to the next round of the Champions League. The relief is massive. I didn't create much. They had a lot of the ball, and I was pinned in my own box for times, especially in that first half. Lyon with a 2-0 win against Juventus to send them through. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Manchester United are through against Atletico Madrid. Barcelona are through against Manchester City. Lokomotiv Moscow are 2-1 up against Bayern after the first leg. PSG 1 up against Real. Schalke 2-1 up against Ajax. And Liverpool 2-1 up against CSK Moscow. Who could we be playing in the next round? I've absolutely no idea at this point. We're currently a point below Juve as well in the battle for top of the table in Serie A. And a home game against Spal should certainly see us gain all 3 points. I have a funny feeling we might need Juve to drop points between now and the end of the season. We do have the opportunity to play them once more in the next episode, so we might have the opportunity to take those points off them and get ourselves top of the table. But I do need to win this game against Spal and probably every other game remaining this season to have any win against Juve actually mean anything. Drop points against Spal. Juve are going to extend their lead at the top of the table, aren't they? They have to 3 points. So if we beat them now in the game in the next episode, it's not necessarily going to put us top. £9.5 million added in prize money. It's AC Milan next. Who do we have in the Champions League? It's Manchester United next month. So I will be playing Milan and Lazio, now, in the remaining games of the episode. And tomorrow it will be Manchester United in the quarters and maybe Juve, or Manchester United in the quarters and then a semi-final in the Champions League as well before playing Juve the episode after that. Oh, dearie me. Right, AC Milan up next. Lautaro Martinez wasn't amazing against Dortmund, so I am going to go back to Icardi for this one, I think. We'll play home kit versus home kit because it's the Milan derby, and why would you not? Oh, they're very tired. Very tired. They haven't really got any other centre-backs that could play. That's probably why they're struggling for stamina. This might be more straightforward than we initially thought it might be. The squad at Milan is poor. Çalhanoğlu tired. Biglia tired. Piontek injured and tired. Bakayoko tired. This might be the most straightforward Milan derby we've ever played. Or alternatively, it could be really, really difficult still. Sirini, forward there to Goethe, back to Castillejo, Suso, tackled by Alex Telles, Perisic, can't get that forward. The man through the middle, Castillejo trying to get away from me and does well. Goethe with the effort, saved comfortably by Handanovic. Oh, it was a decent throw, but Ricardo Rodriguez was further forward than I expected him to be there. Barini played in down the left. Oh, I thought he was going to go one way, he didn't. And he's gotten past me. Nice ball in, and we will not get it away yet. Kessié down off the bar onto the line. Suso with the overhead kick. 1-0 AC Milan. Breathe. He's offside. Oh my God, it still wasn't over. Kessié so desperately unlucky with this effort. And I tell you what, how the linesman has seen that, I'm not entirely too sure. Correct decision, though. Cool. Wow. Patano nicely around the corner there to Salco. Cardi is available in the middle. We'll go to Nangolan first. That's not Nangolan. Oh, that I tried to play to Nangolan. He wouldn't look onto him. Looking for Perisic through the gap. Good clearance by Hugo Mayo. Challenge there. Well up Brozovic. And Kessié can't keep it under control. Bruno Fernandes has still come away with it. Politano in the box. He's on his left foot now and buries it. Gianluigi Donnarumma can only stand and watch as that flies into the top corner. Lovely finish from our loanee, but could Donnarumma have tried harder there? Was always going to turn inside on his left foot, and he took a little hop there, Donnarumma, just as he was about to take the shot. Watch him. Little hop, and then doesn't even bother to try and save it. Not very much, 1-0. Perisic with the throw. Free man there is Alex Telles. Brozovic. In the corner there to Bruno Fernandes. Here's Salco. Politano is available again. Players running all over the shot. How deep AC Milan are right now. Just one man ahead of the ball. Till Perisic ran around the corner of all of them. Oh, couldn't find Icardi with a cross, and they'll work it away here. Milan. Defenders, I'm sure, will be dead by the hour mark. Surely, I would have thought. We're half an hour in now, and they haven't really been able to deal with us so far when we attack. I just haven't been able to get past them. It's been more a case of, rather than just relying on their 4 fit defenders, they're relying on their 4 unfit defenders and then as many other people they can get back to help out in defence as possible. They don't necessarily all have to have a high amount of stamina remaining if there's just bodies in the way, and it looks like that's going to be their tactic for the remainder of the game. Asecchio and Romagnoli get that away between them. Mario Götze will close that down. 10 minutes to go till half-time. Still 1-0 up in the Milan derby, and hoping that at some point between now and when we play them in tomorrow's episode, or maybe even the episode after that, Juventus drop points again in the league. Politano in behind. Again, we'll cut inside on the left. This time Donnarumma does react and saves. Oh, but off both posts, Perisic scores. I'm not entirely too sure how that stayed in or went out and they didn't keep it out. I thought Donnarumma might have been able to react to that as it was coming back off the other post. It's a good save, and then post and in. Oh, he just didn't quite get up in time. It was the spin on the ball from the first post hit that took it back across the line. As it spins, it's then spinning counterclockwise there, so it hits the other post and bing into the back of the net. Oh, dearie me. Only just, but it is 2-0. Icardi around the corner there to Politano. Driving forward well. Turns inside. I'll try and bend it from here. Oh, that took a deflection, I think. And it's into the back of the net. Pretty sure that took a deflection of a defender. It's a lovely finish from Politano. I really am quite sure I'm going to try and sign him next season. Oh, they mentioned the deflection in commentary. What was the initial shot off target? We'll find out when the camera zooms around. I think it's Romagnoli. It comes off here, number 13. We'll have a look. Oh, it's hard to tell from that angle, but did it go down as an own goal? No, it's gone down as Politano's goal. Let's have a look at the replay. That's match facts, Ches. Well done. Let's have a look at the replay and see just how big a deflection that took. We'll slow it down when Politano's just about to take the chance, which is here, and it's... Oh, it knocked it further inside the post, but was it going to bend inside the post before it took that deflection off the face of the defender? It's probably on target anyway, but the deflection just kind of fooled the defender. If anything, the deflection to get closer to the goalkeeper to make it easier for him, but still Donnarumma couldn't get there, and we are 3-0 up now against AC Milan. But the state of their starting 11, that's no surprise really. This has not been a level playing field or a fair encounter. They have had the ball in the back of the net once though, so there's no reason why they can't do it again, other than, of course, Sami Handanovic making unbelievable reaction saves. 53rd minute, ball whipped in by Bonaventura. Handanovic is there again. Big goalkeeping performance from him today. Fernandez forward to Politano, in there to Icardi. Drops his shoulder well. Runners all around me. Bruno Fernandes. There's Nangolan breaking through. Raja Nangolan for 4. Pulls the shot wide of the post. Should have done better. Barini on the attack down the left for AC Milan. Poor ball in. Skriniar comfortably gets rid of it. Politano there to Nangolan. Will drill it out to Perisic. And on the counter we'll go forward looking for Icardi. Looking for Icardi again. Can he get to that first? He's going to have the strength and the pace and the stamina to hold off Romagnoli, but not the finish to beat Donnarumma. Politano can't keep it in, and we will have the opportunity to score from the corner. Barini going off for them. Another change being made by the AC Milan team. Icardi will miss the header too. Lejault on for Barini. But at 3-0 down with 11 minutes to go, I think it's all over for AC Milan now. Icardi, Nangolan. There's Bruno Fernandes. Low driven finish into the bottom corner. That's 4. This is embarrassing for AC Milan. Really straightforward victory for us here, but they just weren't well prepared. Those low stamina players just don't have the squad to compete in multiple games this season, AC Milan, and that is ever so evident in the way that this fixture has panned out. Really very one-sided, despite the sliders. Lautaro Martinez has come off the bench here. João Mario. Oh, Politano's in for his hat-trick. Lifts it over the keeper. That's disgustingly good. Politano scored 2 in a game earlier on this season and wasn't able to get his third. This time he has 5-0 in the Milan derby. Wow. Talk about a dominant performance. Talk about making sure that everybody understands what colour Milan is as a city. Milan is blue. There's the final whistle. It came just a moment after kick-off. We say Milan is blue. Politano picks up the match ball for that wonderful hat-trick. And, well, they just quite simply weren't at the races, AC Milan. But we didn't expect them to be. I have to give them some sympathy there because their squad is just awful. And there was no way that that squad of tired players were going to be able to compete with our team on any level. So, unfortunately for them, they continue to have a poor season, AC Milan. They're 4th currently, but could be caught and overtaken by Atalanta and at least caught by Torino as well with regards that 4th spot. And to be fair, Roma have 2 games in hand as well, so they could drop down as low as 7th, AC Milan, if everything goes against them in those games in hand. We will stay top, hopefully, if Juventus lose on match day 28. If they don't, of course, they win on match day 28. Right then, let's go and do the same ourselves in match day 29 here against Lazio. Playing against the capital this time, rather than the other team in our city. Again, though, some tired defenders there. Throw Lautaro Martinez in this time around. Immobile, Luis Alberto. They got any other defenders that could come in there? Badel could play there. Romulo. I'll start the fit player over the tired player every time if there's only a minimal amount of difference between their rating. The rest of their midfield is fine. Luis Alberto. I really will put Jonas in there, really. Lukaku on the left. No standout. Marashitz on the right. No standout replacement. Okay, here we go then. It was red versus blue last time. It's now blue versus lighter blue in the 3rd and final game of the episode. Augustine, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, Ciro Immobile, in there to Luis Alberto. The strike is well held by Sami Handanovic. They've shown more attacking intent in the first minute than AC Milan did in the entire 90 in this game so far. Lazio, this one with what is a much closer to full fitness and full strength Lazio side, is going to really be another difficult test, I would have thought. Expecting it. They're 3rd in the league as well, as you can see. There's not too much comparison that can be made between 2nd and 3rd because of the difference in points tallies. They are best of the rest, I guess is the best way to phrase it. Politano looking for another, certainly high on confidence after that hat-trick, but not finding the target this time. It's Jordan Lukaku. Inside nicely to Immobile. Down the line to Jordan Lukaku again. Immobile, Lukaku. Continual dangerous play from the Lazio team. And Milinkovic-Savic's header was on target, but not difficult to deal with. Sami Handanovic, I need to really have a proper chance of my own, to be completely honest. Other than that Politano one that went quite far wide. Lautaro Martinez has made a good run. Can he get to that first? He can. On target this time. Strakosha with a save. Trying to get there with Bruno Fernandes, but Romulo defends that superbly and cleared away. I could perhaps have taken that a little bit further with Lautaro Martinez, and that was me trying to skip to take the throw and actually taking the throw. So that's annoying. And Golan again. Forward there to Bruno Fernandes, Lautaro, Nangolan, Nangolan, saved by Strakosha. He's furious with his defenders. We will have time to take the corner before the end of the half. We might still go in at the break 1-0 up, or we might not. That will be half-time at 0-0. Jordan Lukaku, driving forward. Cuts back well. There's Ciro Immobile. Cross comes in, keeper punches, Superman style, and we get rid of it. They always leave those 3 defenders back though, Lazio. And it means that even when I'm countering, there's still quite a number of defenders back there to try and get past, and I haven't been able to break them down yet. Hacking that away, but not really far enough. Marashitz will get that across there to Lucas Leiva. I certainly don't expect him to be scoring from that sort of distance. Here's Milinkovic-Savic. He certainly can. Jordan Lukaku tucks it back, and we've worked it away. But, oh, hello, Lucas. Milinkovic-Savic into the middle, and Tavri, I'm not sure whether that was clear or not off him. It's going to be a corner for Lazio. Marashitz is going to go off, and I'm not sure who it is that's come on in his place. It's Suleimani. Jordan Lukaku would take the corner here for Lazio and headed away by Politano. 25 minutes to go. We're looking more and more likely that we're only going to be taking a point from this game against Lazio, which will give Juventus a massive advantage in the league, and we might need to beat them in that game in the next month just to ensure we stay in touch with them rather than getting ourselves ahead. Jordan Lukaku again to take the corner. Felipe Caicedo now on for Luis Alberto. Lazio making the changes to try and win the game. I have to do the same myself sooner rather than later. Jordan Lukaku with some great footwork, and his shot could come in here and does so, but Handanovic saves. Suleimani brings that down well. It's forward there looking for the run of Immobile. Quickly to... Oh, wow. Talk about shot power. Christ. Bruno Fernandes going off for Lautaro Martinez. I've switched to a 4-4-2 to give Martinez and Icardi the chance to play alongside each other and just to have more players forward at any given moment to deal with the three defenders back there that they just leave back. Icardi looking for Politano. We'll pull this back. Nangolan's across the far side. Lautaro Martinez. The decision to change the tactics works immediately. Lautaro Martinez makes it into 1 Lazio 0. We will be getting 3 points in this game to keep the pressure up on Juventus. He couldn't miss from there, really. Oh, that's a relief, though. Cross to Nangolan nicely. Turns well. Icardi round the corner to Perisic, driving forward. Inside is Politano, looking for Nangolan and can't find him. Jordan Lukaku could set up a counter-attack here. Here's Immobile. Lukaku to Lucas Leiva. Don't expect him to be racing away on a counter at any pace. Badel finds Lucas again. Brozovic with the tackle. Nangolan to Brozovic. Breaks away from him. Icardi's making the run through, and he's played in behind him. Mauro Icardi to finish it off. Surely now. Oh, it wouldn't dip enough off the top of the bar and out. Desperately unlucky. Imagine Nangolan off for Gagliardini, and that will probably waste enough time to give us the victory here. What it'll do for the league table, I'm not sure, but we'll take the win. We'll take the 3 points, and we should now hopefully be back level again with Juventus in the league. It was a very tight game with Lazio there. Roma draw 1-1 with Napoli, and another game for a side from the capital. But, oh no, we're 3 points behind Juve because of those drop points in the draws, of course. Goal difference is in our favour by +1. I can't remember if it's done on goal difference or head-to-head in Serie A. I think it's goal difference. But up next in tomorrow's episode will be at least the 2 legs against Manchester United. If we get knocked out, then the game against Juve. If we don't get knocked out, then it might be another semi-final here-ish. We'll just have to play it by ear. But for now, that's all for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more. This series is uploaded daily. And I'll see you next time.